They are calling this the worst movie of 2025. At some point, if you went to Rotten Tomatoes, it received a 0%. I think it's increased to 4% now, which is not that great, but it's increased somewhat from 0%. The Ice Cube movie, War of the Worlds, their adaptation of War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells, this was a terrible movie. It was pretty bad, but I don't think it's as bad as everybody is saying it is. And in all actuality, I think the 0% either it was started as a marketing plan for this movie, or they saw it was tanking and used it to market this movie a little bit better, because I'll be damned if the internet has not taken this thing by storm and people started watching the movie. I think the reason why I assumed it was a marketing plan is because, again, we've got a cast with Ice Cube, Eva Longoria, Agent Coulson from the MCU, and yet we couldn't put together a movie that was all that serviceable. It was almost like we're going to tank this movie because we know it's going to come out as the worst movie, and then people are still going to watch it because of that. Okay, we can't make the best movie here, so let's make it bad and see what happens with it. Yeah, in a movie where there's no setting at all, it's the whole thing is basically Ice Cube.
Is that the whole fucking movie, him sitting in front of the damn computer?
Yes, the entire movie.
God damn it.
Is him on the computer. And it's like between Zoom and FaceTime calls, it's basically like B-roll of like of a disaster movie almost. It almost feels like some of the things that happen in this movie were taken from another movie. Like the aliens that come and their little tripod spaceships or whatever. It almost looked like they copied and pasted it from another movie.
Other movie.
Like, I feel like I saw those machines from another movie.
No, you probably saw them in the first war, not the first, but the
Tom Cruise
Tom Cruise one. Yeah.
And so, yes, the entire thing is him in front of a screen. And with a movie like that, like the writing has to be top notch.
Oh, God.
The acting from your lead has to be top notch.
If the whole movie's going to be shot from this desktop, yeah.
Both of those things have to be literally otherworldly.
You mean we probably shouldn't see the green screen in Ice Cube's glasses? That's not.
We definitely should not see that whatsoever.
I don't think they care, bro. I don't think they care.
But that's my point
Yeah,
as to why I think that was kind of the marketing plan in this situation. Ice Cube can be an actor who is at least of service, even in a lead role.
Oh, we're not going to blame all of this on Ice Cube.
I'm not
like
blaming it at all on
no.
him. I think the worst part of this movie was the writing. There was a lot of plot holes. There was a lot of what seemed to be ad-lib lines from Ice Cube for the most part. It kind of seemed like, again, because their writing wasn't top-notch, Ice Cube just kind of had to do what he had to do, and he's not that actor. He is not the actor who's going to be able to make a script that's already terrible work.
Hey, Mad Chocolate Gaming. It was made during the start of the lockdown. So I wanted to point out that comment because I feel like that's kind of been like a mulligan for everybody in the film and TV industry. Oh man, it was made around the pandemic. It was made around COVID. It was made around COVID. Hey fam, I don't know about y'all, but I don't think that COVID was an excuse for making bad content. Now, if something in the special effects was off, if you couldn't hire a certain actor, if it took longer to get made in general, those are excuses that I'm taking from it being a pandemic. Mm-hmm. Did you forget how to shoot a project because everybody's sick? I don't understand. I don't, and it's not to go after Mad Gaming. I'm just saying that has been offered up as an excuse for a lot of films that have come out that kind of straddled 2020 or 2019. Yeah. Right? If you were anywhere in that film production those 2 or 3 years, it was one of those straight to TV COVID movies. Look, does that disqualify it from being good?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Anything, it's probably if it was a
No Way Home
holdover
came
from
out
that
during the pandemic.
If it was a holdover from that, it probably should have been canceled at some point. If it was only going to become the worst movie of the year. But again, marketing.
There were good movies that came out during the pandemic. Is my point. Like there were people who made quality films during the pandemic. It is not just totally garbage.
Yeah, man. The problem, and I see a lot of people putting the blame on Ice Cube. The problem was the writing. The writing was absolutely atrocious. Probably some of the worst writing. I've seen better writing in some of the Power episodes that we reviewed. The plot holes, the twists that didn't really end up needing to be twists at all, and just the fact that we're just sitting here watching Ice Cube on a computer screen. Yeah, this is a movie that I will probably never watch again, but it was already a bad movie, and I think they're hyping this up to be the worst movie because it makes for good dollars. People are going to come see a trash movie. So shout out to Ice Cube. The acting wasn't that bad, but it was. You weren't going to be able to service this terrible script. The audio was bad. Even like at times the spaceships were making this loud ass noise, and it was like, what? Like, why is this so fucking loud? There were a lot of things wrong with this movie. It wasn't just Ice Cube's bad acting.
To hell with Ari Spears for absolute certain. Damn, Ari Spears cost something? Well, fuck Ari Spears, but yeah.